to the new voice with us today, Kobina Sam. Officer, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Kobina Sam is here with good tidings. Here you also sanitary ambassador.
Sanitation ambassador.
Sanitation ambassador. Okay, tell me about it.
Okay, so last year, a group called Let's Do It Ghana. Okay, it's an international organization. Let's Do It World, but the branch is Let's Do It Ghana, which is responsible for organizing World Cleanup Day every year. So last year was on September, and this year too is going to happen on September. The whole world cleans on that day. So last year I was made an ambassador for Ghana to champion the cause, and then they also have an app where you can also take pictures of rubbish at a place, and then go straight onto the map and then locate where the rubbish is. So anybody around can just
here in Ghana.
It's global. So if you are here, you can do it. If you're outside, you can do it. So basically, that's it.
I see. All right. I'm not hearing myself. I hope everything is okay. Or is it my headphone or something? Okay, so it is okay outside, but my headphone is faulty. And you have also been acting.
Yes.
For how many years?
My first major movie was in 2011.
Okay.
It was titled Kojo.
Oh, Kojo, that was
yes.
the lady. What's her name? She's production.
Yes. I remember back in the day when you were at Plus, you sponsored the premiere.
I know.
Yes.
I'm still sponsoring things.
Yes.
I'm still sponsoring things.
Yes.
Yes, I don't get a cash.
So that was my first major, and then God being so good, I got a chance to also feature in Beast of No Nation, as Abraham's father, and then did a couple of shots, and then Bar of Kojo is on it now.
Kobina Sam, let's go into the issues. What is happening to this movie today?
The movie itself has been having a lot of buzz since we premiered it. Forgotten the date, I think somewhere. Yes, last year. And ever since, it's been doing well globally. Currently, we've won 2 awards with it, international awards. One was from the New York Film Festival, and then we went to Egypt, and then we won also Best Narrative for long feature in Egypt too. And then since then, we've had a lot of foreign media giving us good reviews, including the Hollywood Reporter, New York Times, LA Times, the New Yorker, and all that, Shadow and Act, all of that. Unfortunately for us, we had a distributor from US, Array, and then they bought it, and now it's on Netflix for Netflix America and part of Europe. Yes.
What is the magic in that movie, The Barrier of Kojo? Is it because of the name? Because we buried someone or what? Because everywhere you go, it looks as if the movie is really enjoying accolades.
Yes. As for the magic, they boom. Yeah, there's a lot of magic in there. The director did well. The way he was able to, edit the story, because originally we shot and we came back to do a little bit of changes in the story, and then it came out even better than we did before. So I think magic did boom. I think Tony would be the best person to say that.
Were you a cast in the movie?
Yes.
Okay. What was your role?
Kobina. I was actually the brother to the main character, Kojo. And so it happens that Kojo killed Kobina's bride in an accident when they were young, and then Kojo ran away to settle in a village, which was in Zylofon. That's where we shot it.
Oh, okay.
And so Kobina devised the plan to go and revenge on the brother by inviting him to come back to Takwa so that they will go into mining, and then there he knows that he can get him to kill him or something. So basically that's it. So it boils down to that. But the story also has to do with a little girl trying to turn between reality and spiritual world.
Okay.
Yes.
So it is the storyline that is working for the movie, you think?
Yes, and I think mostly the way the movie was shot, the cinematography, and then the sound. The director himself is a musician, Blitz the ambassador. I'm sure everybody knows it. Okay. Yeah. So with the sound, he didn't joke with the sound. The sound was on point. So those were the pictures, the cinematography, the sound, and most of all the acting. they were on point.
Let's talk about marketing. Movie producers have said that these days, if you produce your movie, if you are not lucky, you watch with your family in your home. How are you guys putting in the marketing strategies to make sure the barrier of Kojo will go to the length that it has gotten to now?
I think most of the work is being done by the director himself. Since he's in the States, that's where he lives. Or
That's
where he stays. Yeah. And I think he has a lot of connections too. So he's been able to push a lot, but it's not an easy task. You know, movie coming from Ghana and going to the States is difficult for you to get that mileage that he's getting. But I think it all boils down to hard work, perseverance, and then also knowing people. You know, and then sometimes your good work will also, you know, take you far. I mean, you could have all the links, but if the production wasn't all that great, I'm not sure you get the buzz that he's getting, because those foreign media will not, you know, write good stuff about your movie if it's not good. They definitely will not do that. So if you are getting that attention, then it means the production itself is good. Yes. So I think basically that's it. And the woman that she got, Eva Duvine, who is also the owner of the array that bought the phone, has a big platform and a big connection in the Hollywood industry. So she's been helping in those areas.
I see. Now, what about the quality of cast in the production? Do you think the director, the producer, they assembled the best among us here in Ghana?
Yeah, I would say he got the best. Yeah, he got the best.
Who are some of the names there? I'm yet to see the movie myself.
Yes, myself, and there's Joseph Ottoman, who is the main character, and there's Cynthia Dakwa, who is also the little girl, the first time. And then Amaki Ababese is in there. There's quite a lot. Henry Adolfo, Brian Angels, they are all in there. Yes, Mamle Jangma, a great actress, she's also in there. So one of the qualities of the actors is they gave their all. I remember there's a scene where Kojo falls into a pit, which we dug, which is like 30 feet, that we dug ourselves to look like a mining Galamsey site. And so he fell into the site in the movie. And he was supposed to be in there for like days without nobody seeing him. And could you believe that Joseph decided not to eat for 3 days? Just to sacrifice for that particular role that he's playing, or that scene, so that he will look more nourished, he will look very pathetic in that scene. And he actually chewed a cockroach in that movie.
He chewed a cockroach?
Yes. They were actually going to change it and give it some what do you call it?
You are making me feel somewhere already.
But by the time they realized the
it
cockroach
was in the mouth.
Yes, and he was chewing it. So those are some of the sacrifices, you know. Yes, so it was all part of those things. Yeah. So I think that the art for the acting there.
Alright, so looking at the international laurels the movie is enjoying now, what does it mean to you, the actors in it? For instance, Kobina, are you getting some gigs out of it? Are you getting some international dealings out of it?
Yeah, we are hoping to get international deals out of it. Yes, because it worked for me in a way when I acted Beast. I got at least 2 international movies.
Oh, you were also featured in Beast of No Nation?
Yes.
I see.
Yes. As Abraham's father.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, and I remember.
Yeah, so that one also helped. So we are hoping that this one also, you know, go a long way to help. Of course, when I went to the film festival in Egypt, we met a lot of African directors, top-notch African directors, whom we are going to make contact with very soon. So we are hoping maybe something good will come out of it.
I see. How much were you paid for the...
That one always
Beast of No Nation, that one is past, not the barrier of Kojo. The Beast of the past one.
Oh, yeah,
I heard you were paid some good amount in dollars.
Every year.
I'm talking to Kobina, actor and sanitation ambassador. He also featured in the Beast of No Nation, and he was also part of the barrier of Kojo cast. So what is happening today? I hear there is a world something happening today to the barrier of Kojo. Give us those details.
The premiere, the world premiere. Okay, it happened on Netflix 31st.
Okay, that was 31st March.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Okay.
2 days ago, yes. And so people in US, Canada, and UK, part of Europe, watch it on Netflix.
Okay.
And it was also on Vimeo on demand.
Okay.
I paid $2 to watch. Yes, so and then that one you can get it in, can watch it in Ghana or Africa, and then also South America, Brazil, all those places. And then there's also part of Europe, France, Barcelona, Italy. Yeah, those places you can watch it on Vimeo on demand.
Okay, so now you cannot say I missed the premiere. So you can now get it on your phone.
Yes, you can watch it on your phone.
Okay, so tell us how. How do I have my phone here?
Yeah, so when you go to Vimeo, yeah, you pay for $2, and then you get the opportunity to watch. That's Vimeo.
Do you have to register or something?
When you sign up,
What you have to sign up, and that will be all. I see. Now, Tony, what does it mean? The fact that now the barrier of Kojo seems to be heading to the international platforms, enjoying all the accolades. What does it mean to our movie industry here in Ghana? Now, let me also go on to Twitter to ask the people, those who have seen the movie, The Barrier of Kojo. I remember the day For Real told us to watch it. I was with my children at the West Coast Mall. We were at the playground, so I couldn't go with them. Those three, you couldn't watch a movie with them, so I didn't try. I left For Real to go see it. And since then, I keep hearing people. I think For Real, even after the show, after the premiere, called me. The movie was great. You missed it. Anyways, Tony, what does it mean to our people?
Well, I'm someone who's personally big on possibilities for our film industry. I'm always talking about the possibilities and potentials. And a film like this gives us limitless potentials and possibilities. To have an independent distributor buy a Ghanaian film and push it onto Netflix, it should tell you something. Okay, I've always maintained that for marketing of film, your first point should be the quality. If you don't have a good product, you can't walk into certain places. When you have a good film, then you can enter certain offices and say, okay, I have this product, help me push it. And there will be people who are willing to hold your hand through other doors, provided that they have faith in the quality of the product. And I think that's one of the things that worked for The Burial of Kojo. He might not have mentioned it, or he might have downplayed it, but when they had to do reshoots, I think it got to a point they ran out of funds. So they had to do a Kickstart campaign, which is more like a crowdfunding to be able to complete the film.
They generated funds from the general public?
From the general public, online.
How did they do it?
Crowdfunding. They just set up a, I think, Kickstarter page where they sort of like campaign for people to donate money to finish the film. And they have not finished the film, but the little that people could see, they were encouraged to donate. I think at that time their target was $75,000 to finish the film. But by the end of the period, they were able to raise 78,000 and change. So people had already believed and bought into the idea even before the film was completed. That should tell you that they had something going. Like when you even look at their artworks, you are drawn in by the story itself. And then once you get to see the film, you're like, I can't, for as long as I follow Ghanaian films, I don't know which Ghanaian film I can compare it to. I'm not saying we don't have good films. We do have a lot of good films, but I don't know which film I can take from Ghana and say, okay, if you've seen this Ghanaian film, it is like that. I don't know if I'm making an argument here. But you watch it, acting is spot on. There are some of the characters who don't even speak much, but their presence alone, you see them and you know they are in character. They're like they are telling you something. The emotions they are pushing out is told in their appearance alone. Sound on point. The story itself, like it wasn't any. Although there's a bit of confusion because of the themes, the subjects he spoke about, magical realism, juxtaposing realism and then spiritual world and all kinds of things that might be a bit overwhelming for most people. But once you sit through the film and the actors are able to nail the characters for you to understand what is really going on, you love the film. They had the product right. And once we are having all these big media outlets writing reviews, I mean BBC and the likes putting out reviews about the film, and having big executives, film executives from Hollywood and directors from Hollywood talking about the film online, it's a big plus for our industry. It's endless possibilities. And this is Bliss's first feature film. You see, so it means it's possible for any of us. You just have to be willing to put in the extra effort.
But in Ghana, our market alone, can we rely on this online or digital movie sales to survive? Because I know my own people started the Zylofon view. Okay, sticker, the air condition is killing them. But why put it at 17? Oh no, who did that? Oh no, you can't do 17. You can't do 17. Can you do a movie here in Ghana and still survive on digital sales? Because I believe maybe the barrier of Kojo is now getting all the accolades because of the platform it was put on. That is the Netflix platform. So now they can be rest assured that they will still make their money back. Can you rely in Ghana solely, say viewers or patrons in Ghana, to give you those returns?
Before they got on Netflix or got released on Netflix, they are done screenings all over the world. They are done festivals, they are done private screenings in cinemas all over the world. So it proves the point that to be able to be successful in that regard, you have to think beyond Ghana. Ghana is small. Look, even if we have every Ghanaian going to the cinema every single day of the week, we will still be complaining that it's not making enough money. Ghana is small. Look at Nigeria. Look at the size of Nigeria and the number of cinemas that they have. But they still make a conscious effort to come and do screenings here in Ghana. They have their distributors pushing their films into Ghana. We have only 2, 3, 4 cinema halls. Why would Nigerians with about 17 or 18?
If we convert the hotel conferences, we will have more.
Let's say about 10. Why would Nigeria with about 17 upwards still want to come and do screenings in Ghana and other African countries? Because they know once you spread your wings, that's where you get in more returns. And I've always been preaching this. We should not have that Accra Mall mentality that you've done an Accra Mall premiere, so you are okay. You expect to make your money at Accra Mall. It's not possible. It won't work like that. And it starts again with the quality of product. When you have the quality of product, and then you walk to any distributor in the world, they will be interested in catering for maybe marketing costs in that region to push that film there. And that's how it works. It's all about partnership. Maybe even for our way bus, for instance, they are already inviting third parties who want to activate regional screenings to come in. And I'm very sure a lot of people who have seen what they've done so far would be interested in saying, okay, let me go and buy it for this region and then organize the screening for this region, and then we split the cost. That's quality. If you have a film that people would come and watch on only your premiere night and will not tell 2 of their friends to go and watch the following day, how do you expect to get on Netflix? How do you expect some distributor somewhere to come after your film and want to put it on an airline? That's the issue we should be looking at. And I get surprised a lot of the time at some of these premieres, where after the premiere, no one is talking about the film, and the producers are okay.
After the premiere, no one talks about it,
and the producers are okay. Like, I mean,
it doesn't get any buzz, no social
buzz,
media
no
reviews.
Social media reviews. Even if I kill myself and write a review, they won't even share it. And then they'll be complaining that people are not Ghanaian. You see, the cinema culture is something that we need to grow. We complain that we don't have enough cinemas. But Sammy, let me tell you this: if we had cinemas in every region, still not everybody will go to the cinema. It's a culture that we need to grow with time. And it starts by making sure you satisfy the audience. Okay, it's relative. How to satisfy the audience is relative. But once you build the culture, and then people know that, okay, going to the cinema is part of patronizing film, people begin to like mark down dates for the next premiere. The next Avengers movie, Marvel's Avengers Endgame, the release is, I think, somewhere in April. As it stands now, tickets are sold out in the US.
Wow.
And to the extent that people have bought tickets and are selling it on eBay for $500.
They are making profit out of their tickets. I see.
You see
the VGMA style.
Exactly.
Yeah, some people do it in Ghana as well.
They buy the tickets and they wait on the
day.
night of the event.
The ladies with their high heels, they know they will pay. I know, right?
Yeah. So it's a culture we need to.
Okay, now Tony, take me through the medium or the platform that you guys are saying we can still watch the Barrier of Kojo.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not into IT like that. What is the name? How does one get to see that movie on that platform?
Okay, so if you are in the US, Canada, or parts of Europe, you already have Netflix. You are a subscriber on Netflix. Just go on there and search for The Burial of Kojo. You'll be able to see it. But if you are in Ghana, Nigeria, any part of Africa, and you want to see The Burial of Kojo, just go onto Vimeo.com.
How do you spell that?
It is V-I-M-E-O.
Vimeo. Vimeo.com.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Vimeo.com.
Is this an app or a website?
It's a website,
okay.
But there's a mobile app for it.
Okay.
Yes. It's just like a film. It's just like a YouTube platform.
Okay.
A film. It's usually used for short film festivals and this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But they have a session where you can upload your content and then sell it to the rest of the world.
Okay.
So when you go on there, you sign up and search for The Burial of Kojo. The Burial of Kojo, you rent it for just $2. It's not like you're buying it for keeps that you get a physical copy, but you rent it digitally for $2.
For what duration?
I think it's about a week, 7 days or so. Yeah.
So you don't get to own the movie?
No. Oh. You rent it, so you can watch it as many times
you
want.
want.
For that period of time. And it's just $2. $2 is about I think a little over 10 CD. So let's say 12 CD, 15 CD, which is much cheaper than but it's surprising. Even this film premiered in Ghana for a while. And
like 7 days
at Global Cinema. And even that one, people
it did not get a buzz like that,
Yes, because like I keep saying, it's a culture. The cinema culture, it takes some effort for people to understand that to support or to grow the industry, they need to go to the cinema to buy tickets. You understand? So you can imagine how difficult it would be for people to go online to watch a film. And all these things take time. Vimeo is not a Ghanaian platform, but we've gotten a Ghanaian film on there. Go and just pay $2.
Is this the only Ghanaian film there?
I'm sure there are other. I've watched a couple of Ghanaian documentaries on there that I didn't have to pay for, like where I was sent private links to watch.
Because of what you do.
Yes.
Alright, thank you so much, Tony Asankoma. And Vimeo.com, Vimeo.com. I am trying to open mine so I can check out the interface to even help you if you're also going through any difficulties. My internet is slowing me down a little bit, but when it opens finally, I will also let you know. But then we are getting closer to Faith April. Register, log on, so I can see the movie. So I can pay with what? Mobile money or what? Visa. Oh, okay. In my ATM card, you mean? Okay, I'm okay ATM name. What can Visa? Stick out Visa.
Like
can ATM Visa? Stick out more say US Visa. Meaning how it feels. Yeah. Some things are very common to some people, but others it is not common like that. Visa the amount for on Betty. Amount for better on Betty Visa crap. Alright, anyway, so I'm going on straight to Awele. I don't know if Awele has. Awele, have you seen the movie?
No, not yet. I'll see this week.
You have to register Vimeo.com.
No, I'm on Netflix.
Yeah, but it is there, so what are you waiting for?
No,
you cannot see it.
You can't access it.
Montreal. Netflix now you can
you can access Netflix in Ghana, but not all content. Some contents are restricted to certain regions.
But what Ghana now US IP now?
Yeah, you can use a VPN.
You can
use a US VPN to access your. This is unethical, but I'm saying it's you can use a US.
You mean this is theft?
Oh no.
It's not theft, but it's unethical.
Like, or it is a Ponzi scheme. Second of okay. All right. Yes, boss. Talk to me.
I'll make sure I see it. Today I can't see it, but after the weekend I will see it. Before I say anything on the movie, I want to read this from something very short from Harvey Mackay, and he says, when you have a dream that you can't let go of, trust your instincts and pursue it. But remember, real dreams take work. They take patience, and sometimes they require you dig down very deep. Be sure you are willing to do that. And I think this is exactly what the barrier of Kojo has been able to achieve. In Tony's submission, he made it clear that at a point there was no money. They had to find a way to raise money to continue shooting the movie. That should tell us that they digged very, very deep. From every pronunciation concerning the movie, you can see that the movie has all the elements of a good film, technically, story-wise, and the performance. I don't doubt it when Tony gives his critique about films. So I am here to watch the movie, and then I also come back to say what I have to say. But from all indications, I see it is going to be a great movie. Looking at how far the movie has been able to go and everything. And it's good news, it's very refreshing for Ghanaian producers. Those of us who started long ago, those of us who have just started, and those of us who are about to start, let us have at the backs of our mind that everything is possible. And our movie industry is not yet dead. It is just going through a difficult phase. And with some of these great achievements, we'll be able to come out in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much also for Awele. He one day when he becomes a minister and the city is depreciating, he say, let's all go and pray for the city to rise again. Okay, no problem. I get you. Come through. You have seen the movie. Are you surprised the level and the speed at which the movie is moving?
I'm not surprised at all. If you could remember, we keep saying this every time, that if you need to do a movie, a standard movie, a quality movie, you need to invest. Not just the investment part of it. Know your channel. Make sure you get it to the right links. The actors, just as he rightly said earlier on, the actors, your picture quality, the sound, and your locations should be on point. So if all this thing is on point and in place, I mean, why won't it cross barriers? Just like the way area of Kojo is doing all over the continent, in America, in Europe, even to the extent of the Latinos, you know. I mean, it's all about putting structures together, putting everything together. So for me, I'm not really surprised. And it's hard time Ghanaian movies, you know, should get out there. Because
as well.
Yes, because I can remember days back, I mean years back, we do attend film festivals every year with our movies. During the time of Auntie Grace Nate, David Danto and things, because despite the fact we call them old girls, but they made the industry what it is today. Those times we've traveled every time, every minute for a film festival. We'll be there, they send a letter to us, oh, you invited to this film festival because we like your movies and things. And I'm happy that the Barrier of Kojo has picked up with that. So we should emulate from that and produce more. What is that? We say, no, there's no fun, there's no fun. That is an example of what it is. You start the movie as it is. How do you market it? You put it before people, show out your assets. This is what I'm doing. There's no enough fund. Create a platform. It's not for Kululu's sake or anything. Make sure it's for the movie. You put it out there when people get to see your end product and what you want to achieve and where you want to get to. There are a lot of people ready to support, just like what they did for Barrier of Kojo. So I will advise that we should also emulate from that and pick up from it. And the sky will definitely be our limit here in the Ghana industry and the film industry.
All right, thank you. So yes, Kobina, you want to add something?
One thing I'm going to come. I think Blade also suffered a lot in the beginning in terms of raising the funds as usual. Yeah, because he told us the opportunity he got to meet big people in Ghana. People even picking him up in Lamborghinis and all that. And then he's pitching the story and all those things to them. And all they keep telling him is, my son singing Jacobi woman, I said, and I said, the real estate and so you see, so even before the movie itself, Charlie, people had already, it's like people don't believe in the Ghana movie industry. And that is a problem. So I don't know, for somehow, some way, we need to try and fight against or do something about that. We need to have people believe in the Ghana film industry so that they can invest in it. Other than that, it still will be difficult for people to be able to raise funds to produce something good. When you're lucky.
Do you have an idea how much was used in the whole production?
I wouldn't, but I know it's a Kickstarter only $70,000.
$78,000.
Yes.
To start.
That was even when we had finished. And then he wanted fun to do post-production, like the sound, color correction. Because the sound, he went to do it in South Africa, and then did some in France. So orchestra. So you need to rent all those people and all that. But basically, it was 99% Ghanaian production because the only person who was a foreigner was the DOP. That's it.
Did it pay you well, or you went to
yes, that one
pro bono?
Paid well.
The money was
one of the best Ghanaian films that has paid well.
Wow. Alright, so I'm still here with these people. That is Kobina Sam, Tony Asankoma, For Real, and Wele. Wele, you want to add a bit to it?
Yes. Sam made a statement that people, when Blinks was pitching, what is it?
Blinks, yeah.
When he was pitching, people were like, oh,
the poster boys.
You see, film producers in Ghana have created a certain perception, and it has been positioned in the minds of film lovers and film viewers. Now it's difficult to erase it. You see, film is not about comedy. It's not about stuff like Aluna. You get it. Film is a serious thing. So Tony keeps saying that we must venture into other genre of films. And some people will argue, saying the music when you keep making money, the most important thing, what happens is that you kill creativity. And when you kill creativity, the industry suffers. I was thinking that, look, creative people are people who don't even have to think business. Creative people are just supposed to be creative and leave the business part of it to other people who are business people, so that the business people make money out of the creativity of the creative person and make the creative person feel comfortable. But over here, the creative person has to be the businessman. Now you are thinking creativity, you are thinking business. What is going to happen is that your creativity is going to be shallow. If the young man, the director, hasn't been so forceful enough, hasn't been very persistent, yes, and resolute to make sure he was going to achieve what he was going to achieve, probably he might have overlooked certain things. Everybody is not as strong as that. You see, so as film producers, what I'm trying to say is that let us not always keep looking at how fast we can cash in with our production. We should think the industry, we should think long term.
And the quality as well.
Exactly.
Alright, thank you. Tony, you also want to add something?
Yeah, to add up to what you say, like filmmaking is art form. I keep preaching this. It's art. We've played a lot with the art. We seem to be forgetting the importance of the art. But it's the art that will bring money. Okay, if we take away the art and we choose to think of it as a business, like I always say, then we are better off shooting pornography or something. Because that's where it's guaranteed that it's making money. It's an industry that's making money already. If you think it's the money that we have, then let's not play around and waste our time. Let's just head in that direction. Art is very important. Look, if you watch the film, it touched on several subjects, like the Galamsey issue. it talks about it in a way that even the I'm sure when the Chinese people watch this film, they'll be pissed.
It's a subtle message.
Yes. It touches about family structure, religion, our spiritualism as Ghanaians. Okay, all these different messages woven beautifully in a story that when you watch, I know yes, some people will watch it and they'll get into film and maybe I might be overselling it per how much I fell for the film. But it's indeed a good film. I'm proud knowing that someone somewhere in Nigeria actually sent me a message and said, where can I watch The Burial of Kojo from? And it's never, I've been blogging about movies all this while. It's never happened to me that I will post about a movie and someone I don't know in Nigeria would ask me where they can watch it from. So it's something we should be proud about. Like, these things open doors. I'm looking forward to Blaze's next film. Now he has his foot in the door of Hollywood. He can walk to any executive producer now per what he's done with this film. And he might get $10 million or $5 million to shoot his next project. So we have to take very, very close attention to the arts, the significance of arts in our storytelling.
All right, thank you so much, Tony, Asankoma, and the rest of the people. Hey, good morning to you, Lai Labi, and all the guys who are promoting our works on social media. God bless you. Good morning to you, Lai Labi, and also to Na Soka. Na Soka, good morning to you as well. When I come back,